What's good, y'all? WRX here, back with another video, man. And today, let's play catch up. So, I was gonna do a video about an install. Didn't really work out. Was trying to do basically on the car right now. You're gonna see right now. It's pretty apart. I just had the front bumper detached right now. The frame is gone for the front crash beam. Basically, what we did is we installed, if you can see right here, Cobb. We installed the flex fuel kit, PRL TGV deletes, and we also installed a fuel pump, the DC300 fuel pump. And I did that at the shop, just real quick. It was real easy to install. And now we're gonna install the intercooler. So, like I said, I know I said I was gonna get it tuned in 2 weeks, but that didn't happen. A couple things came up, and now we are gonna install the intercooler. We're gonna go full bolt-on pretty much build with E85, and after we do the E85, oh, that just kind of fell off. Basically after we do the full E85 build, we'll pretty much be one of the first WRXs to be straight piped E85 and tuned with the new unequal link headers. So let's go ahead and get straight into the build and catch you guys on the flip side. What's good, y'all? We are back. It is the next day. Currently I'll show you guys what's happening. Pretty much this thing has been beating me up, man. I mean, we got parts everywhere. So far we have the front frame in, intercoolers in. We're currently got the up pipe and the intercooler off. Those are pretty quick and easy. We're on this part right here, to where basically you have to put in this pipe that they give you, and this is where you got to install the blowout valve if you have one. Yeah, it's like there's a little piping kit you have to kind of switch out to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys, because I've seen on YouTube there's not really any installation video or any really help. I know there's probably like maybe one or two people who have posted it on YouTube, but they don't really explain kind of everything. So I'm gonna try to explain it to you guys as much as I can, but like I said, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just like trying to mimic people's either photos or like a quick little video of like at the end when they're when the whole intercooler's in, and you're kind of just like, okay, well, how'd you get there, kind of thing, you know? So I'm gonna try to walk you guys through what I'm going through. That way you don't get stuck in the same situation as me, because it's been what, four hours I've been working on this car, and it's still not really done yet. So let's just get straight into it, okay? Let's go. So let's break it down. So in the kit, you get this front frame. I already took my frame off, so it's gonna be these 8 bolts right here, or those 4, and then you're gonna have these other 4 on the other side, so it's gonna be a total of 8. Now, once you get those on, you're gonna wanna put those on. I think these are a 12, and then you're gonna see there's these 2 bolts right here. There's this first one right here, and then there's a second one right there. You're gonna wanna put those 2. That's gonna put your top part. This all comes together. You're gonna do these 2 bolts right here. That's gonna hold your intercooler together. What I did is I kind of just shaved off the little piece of bracket right there. If you guys can see that right there. That makes it a lot easier for the intercooler to be up against it. So if you see, like, you can kind of move it a little bit. So I have it loose right now. That way we can still adjust it. But once that's in, you want to install this license plate relocator kit thing. I don't really know what this is, to be honest with you. It was like a little bracket, but it basically has it to where you can move your license plate into this. So if you have like the Perrin or another license plate relocator, you can actually put it right there, and it can kind of stay out of the way of the intercooler. So really cool. I have to make sure I go get one, because I don't really have one. So I might have to just rock it right now until I get one, then I'll put it on. As far as the washer fluid goes, it's 3 bolts. All right, so there's a bolt here, there's gonna be a bolt right here, or a nut I should say, and then the back one's gonna be so you want to push this this wheel cover right here, and it's gonna be right there, that little, I don't know if you guys can see that. So once you get those 3, you kind of just pull it out. I had to leave it sitting right here because one of the hoses is still on there, and honestly I don't want to kind of take that off and let it be even more work than it already has to be. So that part is there. They give you this kind of like washer fluid, you know, kind of upgraded kind of thing looking. I don't know what this is, but you install it like this, like that, and then this part, this big part will come up to right here. And then once that is installed, make sure you guys have that little O-ring. It's probably around here somewhere. There's literally parts everywhere. There's just a lot. But anyways, you're gonna want to remove this frame right here, the piece of the bracket. As you can see, this part sits like this. So what you do is you remove these two bolts right here, and then you're gonna want to remove these two bolts right there, and it just pops off like that. So you're gonna move that over. That way you can get your piping through this hole, and then it's gonna come up. And from what it looks like on everybody's videos, it just kind of sits right here on the battery. So if I have my kit right here, I'll show you guys. So if I kind of squeeze this through, you see I kind of just fits right there. And then it's kind of hard, so bear with me with one hand. So it's gonna fit like this. And if you look, so it'll fit kind of like this. I already have a coupler. They'll have a different coupler on there. So as you can see, it kind of fits like that, comes up, and from what it looks like, it sits right on top of the battery. And then from there, it'll swing through and connect to this tube right here. So it'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. So it'll be like this, and then connect like this. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You're like that. So that part, honestly, is the easier part. The part that's a pain in the butt is the little one right here, because I don't really know. I have a turbo excess blow-off valve, and I bought the turbo excess from my intercooler, so I thought that'd be really easy and compatible. The reason why it took so long in the first place is because if you guys can see, I got an STI intercooler piping kit when I first got the intercooler, you know, almost a month ago. So when I got it, I was kind of confused, you know, because, you know, as soon as you would see it, they gave me, let me see if I can find it. They gave me this one. And obviously, as you guys can tell, if you guys are into the Subi world, you know that's from an STI. You know that's a blow-off valve. The blow-off kind of like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Is this a coupler? I don't know what this is, but if you see this, you know it's an STI. Let's just keep it simple. So you see that, you know it's an STI. And also, if you look, it sent me an engine cover from an STI. So I was confused when I got the kit. Kind of called them up, asked them what's the deal, and they basically sent me the wrong piping kit. So I had to wait, get my WRX one, and so now I have it. So now trying to put all this together. So that's where I kind of stand right now. So if you're in this intercooler, if you buy this intercooler kit and you're kind of struggling, like I said, I'm trying to walk you guys through it, but at the same time, kind of confused myself. So bear with me. But at least this can kind of like save you guys time and save you guys frustration, because boy oh boy, I lost my shit a couple times. Excuse my language. But let me just kind of like I already got that part. That part's easy. If you guys know, taking off the front bumper is quite simple. You know, there's a couple bolts, a couple plastic clips. There's a plastic clip here. Kind of start yanking it out, and then there's 3 plastic clips on the bottom. Once you take those 3 out, you just kind of yank it straight up. So it's pretty simple. That bumper part's really easy. So let me get back to this, and I'll let you guys know kind of where I stand on the next time. So yeah. All right, guys. So as you can kind of see, I'm a little beat up, but it's finally in. I'll show you guys how it looks from the bottom. That way I can kind of explain everything to you guys. So the blow-off valve went here. They gave you this little hose, 2 quick clamps right there. And then I don't know if you guys can see, let me see if I can sneak it in there. There you go. So this, they gave you this one that will connect to where your turbo inlet goes. So once that's connected to the turbo inlet, clamp it up right there. Let me tell you that it's a pain in the ass, so just forewarning. Once that's there, I got this pipe in here. That's gonna be to the intercooler right here. So let's go ahead and make sure we connect everything back together. We'll connect it back together. We'll put the corner elbow right there. Once that's on, we'll go ahead and this side will be done. we'll work onto the other side and then work it to where we can sneak it up there, and we'll be going from there. So slowly but surely it is getting done, but like I said, it's a little harder because I don't have any help really, or I should not help, but really any guidance to how this intercooler will be on. So just give me just bear with me. All right guys, so we connected everything back together. Let's take it under here real quick. So all this is back together. I zip tied the little hose right here, that way it could not get loose, because they don't come with their own zip tie. So you might need to get an extra few zip ties just for the side. And it's also kind of better, especially when you're modifying your car, to always have zip ties. Once that's together, you want to connect the hose back here. Let's see if I can sneak you in. It's gonna be right there. And then once all that's together, it's all connected, you're gonna want to go ahead and put your T-bolts clamps on there. So you got 2 right here with the elbow. You also got the 2 right here. You're gonna snake it through, and you're gonna go right here. The washer fluid's gonna actually go right here, so it'll be relocated to right here, as demonstrated. So it'll be snaked like this. So once it's snaked like that, it kind of stays in place, which is really good. You get put it just like that. So once that's there, you put the 2 more T-bolts right here, or I'm sorry, T-clamps. And then I put 1 T-clamp here. The other one is just a vice grip. It's just another clamp. So once I already tightened up that clamp right there. So once you get the T clamp right there, you'll be set to go. So as far as the installation, it's pretty simple. We still gotta put the bumper on, so I might have to modify the bumper just a little bit. When you get your front mount intercooler with Turbo XS, you're gonna want to install the license plate relocator, like I said before. So that way you can clear up all your space for your intercooler. So this will be pushed out over here, and I might have to modify this to cut it just a little bit, because the 18s and newer don't have a pop-up clip like the 17s do. So if you do have a 15 and 17, it's a lot simpler. But if you have an 18 and newer, you might have to modify just a little bit. So let me go ahead and tighten up all these T-bolt clamps, and then we'll go from there. All right guys, so the T-clamps are all tightened down. As you can kind of see, they're all tightened up. I installed the windshield washer back, just the 10 right here, another 10 right there, connected everything together. As you guys can see, the washer fluid, that new tubing is now in. So now the parts I'm nervous about, which is going to be starting it up. So let's go ahead and see how it goes. God damn. That shit was loud.
Hell yeah.
Alright guys, so we're here at the car wash. We're always here at Norco Car Wash washing our car. So it's on. The front bumper does not fit though, so I have to do some modifications to it. Really just doesn't fit right here. So if you do get this on your bumper, make sure you kind of, you know, keep that in mind that you're gonna have to cut it off. So, or trim it, I should say. So with that being said, it's like the boys just pulled up. So we're gonna go ahead and wash the cars real fast, and we'll get straight to it. Alright guys, so I realized I never did an outro, so here we are. We got the bumper on now, so we are good, and honestly she looks good. So had to cut a little bit. You can kind of tell if we zoom in real quick, you'll see a little cut there, but yeah, she looks good. Almost like she has like teeth, like she's smiling. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully we start a cruise or get a cruise going, and we have fun. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you guys are liking the content. Hope you guys do. Definitely gonna be getting some cruises going. Hopefully want to start doing some more kind of like, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm super tired. So make sure you guys, like I said, like the video, comment what you guys think. I'm gonna be doing actually a review video on the headers, because I've had the headers for quite a while now. So I'm gonna do a review because I know a lot of you guys have been asking about how it's been holding up, if I've had any problems with the car. So I'm gonna be doing a video on that as well. So catch you guys in the next video. Peace.